Good afternoon, everybody. Brandon Tucker here, president of Tucker Property Advisors. It's been a little bit since I did a video. I apologize for that. Life gets a little crazy sometimes, but it is August the 5th and we are back to our video series. And the last time that we talked, we were alluding to what I call a land yacht property. And I got a lot of questions about what is a land yacht. Well, so what we've seen in the market today, and actually for the last, I'm going to say this started about 20 years ago and it slowly evolved. But what we've seen is in the past, we had properties that we would call productive and we would call pretty. And then sometimes we had properties that were both productive and pretty. Meaning if it's productive, it is yielding a crop. It's some kind of row crop property, or it's very good cattle pasture that can hold a large amount of cattle. So it had a productivity standpoint that we looked at it as a return on investment type property. And back in the day, those kind of properties usually yielded more per acre than, let's say, a recreational type tract. Many years ago, people would call me and say, hey, Brandon, I'm looking for some hunting property. And that was kind of code for like, I'm looking for cheap property. But today when I get a call and they're like, hey, Brandon, I'm looking for some hunting property. I'm like, well, get your checkbook out because that's the most expensive property that you're going to find today. And a lot of people don't realize that property values out in this part of the world are now driven primarily by recreational parcels that have certain topography, certain types of wildlife on it. You really got to have that cover for the game. It's got to have that sexy kind of appeal to it, I call it. But it's not just wide open pasture land. And a lot of people will see prices for things as supposedly comparables, but they're not comparable. And so you really got to pay attention. And there's several other factors that go into a property qualifying as a land yacht type property that yields these higher prices that we're seeing in the market today, driven by folks from the coast that are looking for a place to get away. Young families sometimes looking to get their kids out of the city, looking for places to go enjoy nature, ride four-wheelers, just enjoy country life. And that's really been a primary driver of the market that I've been in for the last 30 years in this part of Florida, is people looking for that type of property. And that's just become more and more prominent over my career. And as we've had private sporting clubs like Pine Creek, and then Quail Creek, of course, which is private and public, this area has become the mecca for sporting clays, trap, skeet, quail hunting, those type of activities that folks that have the wherewithal have come from the coast for many years. And now that's just become more and more prominent out here. And actually, we just concluded a economic impact study that was done by Dr. Hank Fishkind, who is a renowned economist throughout the country, really based up in Orlando. And my client and I just received that economic impact study back, and we're actually reviewing that now. And we'll have some information that'll be coming out here in the near future publicly and then through these videos as well as to what we discovered in that economic impact study relative to this topic, actually. So very cool information that we've discovered recently, and looking forward to sharing that as we move forward. Hope everybody's doing well. Have a great Wednesday. God bless, and we'll see you soon.